Well, hello from the northern part of Spain. To be exact, we find ourselves here at the Reale Arena in San Sebastian. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What are you expecting to see?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, as you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Vikhoff. Aydin Hrustic. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Wu Ji. Lee. Wu Ji. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, surely! Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. That's a good-looking pass. Excellent defending. And he did well to cut it out. And using the flank. Crossing into the middle. Teammates available. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Wu Ji. Chance to do damage. Can he put them in front? But the keeper's quickly off. off his line. Read it magnificently. Aydin Hrustic. Vikhoff. A long way from the perfect pass. Chances on. And it's got to be. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit.
Oh, how did he clear that? Brilliant stuff.
Wu Ji. Well, he's given us away. João Teixeira. Can he do it? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Janez Vikhoff. Well, good idea. Can he finish? Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
What a piece of defending that was.
Successfully cut out the pass. Wilson Manafa. Clean challenge. João Teixeira. Lee. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Hrustic. Vikhoff. And danger averted. Well read. Decent position. Can he put it away? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Delivering it. Aydin Hrustic. And now their turn to have the ball. He's in with a chance. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Well, good effective pressure. Vikhoff. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? This looks interesting. Hrustic. That's a good-looking ball. And full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Ready to break, perhaps. Fantastic ball. Oh, could finish. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
And the referee retrospectively will go back and hand out the yellow card. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
He has teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Vikhoff. Hrustic. Well, it's one pass after another. And successfully cut out. Lee. Very effective pass. Possession changing hands. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, what an opportunity. Tenacious challenge. Hrustic. And moving it forward. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. That's a good-looking pass. Can they add to their lead? Oh, that's a clever ball. Big chance. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
That really was an important bit of play.
And the through ball. Chance to equalise. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Can they create something from here? This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
This could be troublesome. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Wilson Manafa. Now, will they pay for that? And taken cleanly by the keeper.
Well, those stats tell you why they're not winning this game by more. Their finishing has been really poor, and if they're not careful, it could end up costing them.
Well, let's find out if they can improve their finishing here. Lee. Good patience.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
João Teixeira. They could pick out a teammate. Can he score? Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Janez Vikhoff. And back with Remco Pasveer. Under pressure. Pressing high up has its advantages. Can they do it? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Wilson Manafa. This looks interesting. Opportunity. Well, opportunity to extend their advantage. Squandered.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Lee. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
That's not a bad ball. And collected with considerable ease. Wilson Manafa. Wu Ji. Decent idea. Lee. Oh, danger here. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Fine pass. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. And the referee's whistle indicates that we're now at the midway point of the game here in the Basque region. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he did most things right, didn't he? He certainly showed his quality in that first half. He played well, I thought.
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Lee. Wilson Manafa. João Teixeira. Interesting pass. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, he's given us away. And he's through here. Great movement. Fine cross into the middle. Could be more trouble. Wilson Manafa. Doing well to keep it.
Yeah, they're certainly enjoying this.
In a decent position. Oh, chance! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, possession problems. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Maybe dangerous here. And suddenly on the front foot. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Lee. Looking good again.
They're just looking for that killer pass, aren't they?
Can they do it? Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Janez Vikhoff. Can they fashion a chance? That's a good-looking pass. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Clever defending. Wu Ji. Now João Teixeira. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Wasteful again in possession. Wu Ji. Can he finish? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Aydin Hrustic. So a throw in here. Good strength to keep the ball. But he's certainly not alone. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Might do damage on the break. It's a weighted pass. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Wilson Manafa. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. João Teixeira. Here's Manafa. Now a decent position. Real chance. Well, with the goal at his mercy, what a tame effort that is. Lee. This is a joy to watch.
Yeah, they just seem to know where the next pass is, don't they?
Wu Ji. Interception to snuff out the danger. Lee. Now João Teixeira. Showing good patience. Trying to open them up. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And unable to keep the ball. And he has options available. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Lee. Opportunity here. Oh, timely defending. Oh, useful ball. Lee. That's a good-looking ball. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Counter-attacking possibilities. Smart defending.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
João Teixeira. Incisive ball. Intelligent ball. Well, no way through. And teammates around him. 20 minutes to go in this one. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Lee. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Wilson Manafa. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Good strong play on the ball. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now, who can he play it to? Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Opportunity! And he read it well defensively. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Hrustic. Bruns has it. Oh, moving it nicely. And options in the centre. That is tackling of the highest order. Not troubling the keeper. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Couldn't keep it. Lee. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. Wilson Manafa. And a throw-in forthcoming. And time for the change now. Janez Vikhoff. Aydin Hrustic. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. This could square the game. But no, thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
Will he play it in? Well, the threat could be there. Really good build-up, but no end product.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Well, strong play here. Quick break could be on. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Can they chisel open the defence? Can he finish them off? Pretty simple for the keeper. Wilson Manafa. Possession often the best form of defence. Wu Ji. Well, they have the ball once more. Oh, good vision there. Can they get themselves level? But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. João Teixeira. Might work out. Good-looking move. And looking to add a bit of late insurance, but couldn't do so.
Yeah, they should have killed the game off there.
And danger averted. Well read. João Teixeira. Possibilities for them to counter. This could finish it. Oh, it all happened so quickly. That fast counter-attack and then a tremendous save.
Blistering attack at pace. They got forward so quickly there.
Oh, this looks useful. That's a routine take. Aydin Hrustic. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Well, disappointing end to the move. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Real chance. Can he? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Thomas Bruns. Distributing it well. And the cross goes in. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Already no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.